Hey guys, it's Wednesday, November 18th, and I wanted to make a video so that I can talk about what you're going to be doing for today. So, we just finished our colony project, and last night you should have submitted everything for the project either to Flipgrid or you could have put it on Canvas. And I did have a few people who emailed it to me also, which was also okay. So hopefully you got everything turned in that was part of that project, and I'll be grading that probably today or tomorrow. So today we're going to be working on a couple of new things. So the first thing we're going to do today is you are going to have a daily journal. So you can look in Canvas to find a daily journal for Wednesday, November 18th. This is going to be similar to a journal we've done before where you will have a title or a topic, and then you'll have several words that you have to work into the story that you write. Okay, kind of like the Wordly Wise story that we've done before. This time, though, it's not going to be for a grade. You guys can hang on to it and keep it with all of your other journals. So you do not have to turn in the journal that you do today. Okay. The next thing that we're going to do is actually on BrainPop. And I think that a lot of you guys have probably used BrainPop before, but we've never used BrainPop in our class. So I did want to show you how to use BrainPop and how to get to the activity that we're going to be using um, in BrainPop, okay? Because we're going to do two activities in BrainPop. We're going to take a quiz and we're going to be doing a graphic organizer activity, okay? And the topic is going to be the Salem witch trials, which took place in the 1600s in Salem, Massachusetts. Massachusetts was one of the first 13 colonies. So we don't really study all of the 13 colonies because it would just take a long time. So that's why we just study little bits of it so we can get little bits of information because you guys will learn this again when you get to seventh grade and tonight in ninth grade actually, and then actually again when you get later in high school. So I just want you to get familiar with some of the concepts and sort of understand how life was like when people came to what's the present day United States. And so we learned a little bit about Plymouth. We've learned about what it's like to settle a new colony. You guys created your own colonies. And now we're going to learn a little bit about Salem, Massachusetts, where the Salem witch trials took place. Okay. So I want to show you where you need to go to get to BrainPop, and it's actually in Clever. So let me share my screen real quick. All right, so if you go to Clever, just like what you would normally do, and I'm actually going to log in under one of your accounts. I won't save it. All right, so you can see I'm actually under Dakota's account right now. So right here is BrainPop. It should be just under your apps. Okay, somewhere down here, you might have to scroll down a little bit. But if you go to BrainPop, good. It'll come up and you should go up to notifications right here and you see that Dakota has two notifications and it shows two assignments that you have. Movie quiz and um movie quiz, but I have two assignments with it. So actually it says that I updated the movie quiz because I changed it from being available to on the 18th to being available on the 17th, which is today. I'm making this a day ahead of time so that I could actually see it so I could show you guys, okay? So you can go to the one that's updated. That's fine. So it says that you have an assignment and it tells you to go to these two different assignments. Okay. So I have an assignment that I need to do, two assignments, movie quiz and this graphic organizer activity. All right. So, of course, I need to actually watch the video to be able to do either of these assignments. Now, I'm actually not certain if I were to click on these, if it would take me to the video also. So I'm just going to try it out and see. Okay. So if I go to this, it looks like it just takes me right to the quiz. It does not bring me to the video. So instead, I don't want to confuse things. I'm just going to go ahead and watch the video up here instead. Okay. So I'm going to search Salem, comes right up, witch trials. And then I'm going to watch the video right here. I'm going to watch the video. It's 8 minutes and 22 seconds long. Okay. And then I will go to the quiz. And you might get to this and be like, gosh, I don't remember exactly what it was that she wanted us to do. Was it the worksheet? Was it vocabulary? Was it this challenge thing? Well, just go ahead and go back to notifications. It's going to be a lot easier. And then go up here and just go ahead and go to the assignments this way. So you can go to the Salem movie quiz, then you can go to the graphic organizer. So the graphic organizer, you're going to type in here your answers. So it says, explain each person's role in the Salem witch trials. So Abigail Williams, well, who is that? Well, you'll find out when you actually watch the video, okay? So she was actually not a witch. Don't put that as your answer, but you can type in your answer, and your answer does not really have to be as long as this box. Maybe about half, 3/4 of the way in this box would be about a good answer. I've watched this video a couple times, and I would say they give you about that much information. You could also look this person up on Google if you want to get a little bit more information than what the video gives you. And then when you're done, you just save them, okay? And it's super easy. So the entire class is going to be doing this, not just you guys, okay? So everybody in class is going to be doing this. The only difference is we'll probably watch the video together as a class, as opposed to like each of you guys are watching them individually at your houses. But other than that, that's the only difference, okay? They're all going to be using BrainPop to answer these questions the exact same way that you guys are doing it, okay? So when you're done, just save both assignments. I'm pretty sure the quiz will automatically save at the end. I could be wrong, but I don't want to go through the quiz under Dakota's account because I don't want it to save anything for him. And then you will be completely done, okay? And so in Dakota, if you watch this tomorrow, when it's time to watch this, of course I say tomorrow because you know I'm making this video on the 17th. Make sure you go to your notifications. That doesn't show any notifications right now, but make sure you go to your notifications because that's where you get your assignments, okay? So watch the video and then do this, okay? Also, if you want and you have time, I think the Salem witch trials are incredibly interesting. There are many videos, many readings. It's a very weird and just interesting part of history, okay? Personally, when I was doing research on this, I've taught this for several years. I was just watching so many videos on YouTube and just looking at so many different things. I've read The Crucible, which is a book that they talk about in here. So if you want to do more research on this, please feel free to do so. This related reading section has several sections on different things related to the Salem witch trials. And I think that it's really interesting. You will definitely learn about this again. You will definitely read The Crucible when you get to high school, because I know that it's standard reading in the high ability program when you get to high school. So it is something that's interesting to learn about. This page about unsolved mysteries, typically we spend a lot more time on this part, but we're just kind of getting a little bit behind with starting the school year later, so we don't have time to talk about this part, about all the different theories about why this happened and things like that. And we actually do like a little mini debate about theories about why this happened, but we don't have time about to do that, but you guys can read about it if you want. And so if you're interested, you can read about this and you can do all the other little things that they have on here, the activities that they have to go along with this if you want. Okay. So that's up to you. All right. So all you have to do though is watch the video, do the quiz, do the graphic organizer where you say what the different roles were of the different people who were involved in this. And of course, this is a 100% true story. This actually happened in the 1600s in Massachusetts, okay? All right. So you're going to have that to do um today, Wednesday, and you're also going to have the journal, and then that is it, okay? And we're doing those two things instead of the common assessment and the close reading, because we're actually going to do those on Thursday. I just changed up our schedule a little bit, okay? And on Friday we'll be starting something a little bit different, and then we only have a couple days left until Thanksgiving break. So we'll be finished up pretty soon, all right? So um hopefully everything goes smoothly today. I will see you guys on the Zoom meeting, and just let me know if you have any questions.